All right, all right, all right. We back here on Seattle Music is Real Talk.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a very special guest, Squeek Nutty Bug.
Why, thank you, my friends.
Another one of Seattle Music is Real, Seattle music scene artist, original.
Hey, man.
Straight out the scene. Let them know who you are, man.
Hey,
Speak about
man,
it and be
Mr.
about
Benjamin,
it, man.
Squeek Nutty Bug here, baby. Seattle Music is Real, and we are at the West Coast Hip Hop Music Awards.
Yes,
Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And it's a beautiful thing to see you guys out here campaigning. Mr. Benjamin, Seattle Music Real, Jay Slay, Swavey, my nephew Mari. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other ones. Kazzy D's here. We got Sibo. Kazzy D is here.
Finally.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know, music dose.
And
we're just having a bunch of fun there and there right now. We're doing like a men's conference. I don't know, a music conference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For all artists, for all independent artists, major artists, make sure you guys come down to the Great American Casino here in Tukwila.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Scott. He's the manager. What was you saying? But that conference in there, I want to see you on the panel because you be lacing everybody.
I'm supposed to be on the panel,
man.
You
got to be.
I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? Sharing the love to the people right now.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, they need some love.
So let them know about Squeek Nutty Bug, man. Tell them, first of all, tell them how long you been in the music industry, the Seattle music scene.
Since like 94. I ain't gonna count the 4 years ahead of time with the other crews and whatnot. But yeah, since 94, and I'm still popping. It's still making money. I'm still entertaining, doing shows.
Tell them how you was the first rap artist to be on Cube 93 back in the day.
Well, that was with your help.
Hey, man.
It was all the help of my community.
That was with the community's help.
That was the community. You
we went down there to do a boycott of Cube 93 to make sure that we got artists like Squeek Nutty Bug, myself back in the day, real opportunity to be on the radio here in Seattle, Washington, because they wasn't giving us no play, no function, no nothing.
They make you do the business license and they charge you the fees, but then they treat you like you're not a business, and that didn't make no sense. I mean, how you gonna have?
Didn't make a sense.
That didn't make no sense.
We gotta give love to Gordon Curvey, Lady Scribe, aka Treasure.
Lady Scribe, aka Treasure.
Boss Curtis.
Come on, Boss Curtis.
We gotta give
One Shot Film.
A whole lot of shout outs to those back in the day that actually made it possible for us to pay.
They did. All the Robert Gantz.
Yeah, the Robert Gantz.
Rest in peace to Sammy Stevens. The Dominic Davis, which is now Community Passageways.
And
so
also
think about it.
Tell them about the Kroon brothers, man.
Oh yeah, they doing a family reunion right now in Portland.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Kroon brothers, we at RC was together yesterday with F. Lee's daughter, the Phenom.
At the Black and Tan.
Yeah, it was beautiful, man. Man, I felt it right there, man. I was like, man, look at this. The families are supporting the children at a young age. I'm like, ain't no telling where this is gonna go, man.
That's gonna go forward.
And Seattle music is real. That's all I can say.
Hey, believe it, man.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
Believe it, man. Let them know where they can find all your music at and how they can get in touch with you online.
Okay, at Squeek Nutty on Instagram and Facebook at Squeek Nutty. I have a website, squeakmusic.com. It's on my hat. I think it is. It's just a prototype hat. And with Channel ATV. And also, if you're in the Seattle area, you're on Rainier, I'm always at Dog and Mouse Studios.
Absolutely.
Right there next to Clutch Dispensaries. Absolutely. Where all the good vibes is stored and made. Where all the good vibes is. You know, we going to have Dog and Mouse on here. You know what I'm saying? Real soon. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to
presenting him with plaque.
Matter of fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, I got a stage coming. And I talked to the owner of the store.
Okay.
So we got a stage back there with a super sound system. We're going to throw our own shows and concerts.
It's going to be in the back?
Yes.
In the back parking lot?
Yes.
Oh, man, that's
see what I'm saying? So you already know.
What's up.
You get the blowing.
Yeah. That's something new to me. You understand what I'm saying? But make sure y'all understand that. So, man, tell me something, man.
Yeah.
What was your most greatest moment as an artist in Seattle that seemed unreal to you?
Oh, I can remember this. I went into Club Phoenix.
Okay.
When Coolio and Run DMC was performing, and it was a freestyle competition.
Okay.
And I walked through the door, And Coolio and them guys was on stage, was like, "Oh, Squeek Nutty Bug to the building." I just walked in this place. So it was unreal. Right but this is the kicker. Was T-Mac, some other cats was freestyling against me, right? So I won the freestyle thing. And the thing with, if you won this show, if you won this freestyle competition at this show, they poured water. If you lost, they poured water on your head.
Okay.
So they poured water on these cats' head.
Okay.
I'm rapping, and Jam Master Jay was like tugging at me, let me know it was going down. Boy, you're filthy.
Oh, man, that right there.
I moved away from him like this. I said, "Bam, get off me, boy!" While I'm doing my thing. Man, I'm telling you, it was crazy, and
that's historical.
Man, that's how I feel. So that was one of my biggest moments in Seattle. I always tell this story, and me and Coolio was tight into it. You know what I mean? So. It's a good story to me.
That's what's up, man. You understand? Let us know what is one bar that you spit on a song that you thought was dope at the time, but then had to go back and change it.
Probably all the cuss words. All the cuss words, man. Anybody don't know, man, the less you cuss in this game, the further you'll get. And the more ears will be upon your brand. But as soon as you cuss, it's a lot of ants. But you know what was a trip? I was cussing and got on Cube 93. It tripped me out. I was like...
But they knew how to bleep you out then.
I don't know what was going on. They just blew my mind. I couldn't believe I get to talk about smoking weed on that damn thing.
See, this is all history right here. This is all historical.
They tell you to be good, and then you do a song. I'm smoking weed, and they, you're the greatest. I'm like, damn.
Come on, because you are the greatest.
Well, I was at my rebellion stage, you know. I had 3 sides of life, you know. Okay. We did the Black Festival, which is now the Umoja Fest.
Yes, sir.
Many times, you know what I'm saying? Started that stuff out. And so it was about some positive stuff. Lyrics that people can live to. Not stuff that's going to diminish your reputation or throw you in the rehab or you can die to. So we knew better. But I'll Get You High, it didn't seem like we was at that
was like
crossroad point.
Like the fun music.
Yeah.
It took you to a point where you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
You're partying. Yeah. You're having a good time.
Yeah.
You understand? That's
That's
what it's all about, man. It was
good party music.
You know. Let them know.
Tuck Willis Finest is in the building, everybody. Give a shout out to the police.
You know, hey, make sure tell everybody about how your single Ice Cream Candy.
Yeah.
And how you hooked up with Sugar Free.
Oh, man. Ice Cream Candy. Well, back in the days, I used to stay in Canoga Park in the Valley, hang out with Ruthless Records artists, Bobby B, actors, Rick James at the crib, real life stuff. And so I had a party and Sugar Free came over. He was like, "Man, cut this out. What you doing, man? I think you're a good artist." And I was like, "Man, I'm making money." He was like, "Man, go back to that art. Do some music." He said, "As soon as you get a song, send it to me." So I left LA, shot up here, and I thought about what he was saying. I was going through some things, and I did the song Ice Cream Candy, knowing that I'd be going to the Super Bowl and the Grammys all the time with my crew. So I said, I want to do a song so I could perform at those places. So I said, I'm going to give a shout out to Sugar Free because he kind of inspired me. Okay. So when I shot him the song, he was like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay a whole lot of money, but you know what I'm saying? He still did it. Yeah, it's worth it. Sugar Free's worth it. Sugar Free's worth it. That's what got me close to Death Row and Doggy Style Records and some what's that the guys over in France I do the things with all the time. It's because of dealing with this man that I got opportunities overseas in France, and each year they call me to do a new song.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it. But that's all the process of building.
Yeah.
But you also got to remember though, man, if you wasn't Squeek Nutty Bug, man.
Yeah.
They might not have been calling you back.
They might not have been calling
you back. So you got to give yourself credit too.
Yeah. God is God. I give all the credit. Give all the credit to God, the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He gave me the gift. Yes, I was able to connect with people like you at a young age.
Yes, sir.
And look at us now. Look at us now. Look what you're doing. I have to say, shout out to you always, because I always give you the shout out. You got your own holiday. You got your beautiful children in the game. You know what I'm saying? You're building this whole community, and ain't nothing gonna stop you.
Not at all. Not
Amen.
At all. Because to me, this is a legacy, and this is making history.
It's beautiful
for the Seattle music scene. Period.
It's beautiful.
Because if we don't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it.
No, you know that too.
You know that.
Come on, we both know it.
Come on, man.
Well, keep up the good work, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And when is your next get down? When you let the people know when Seattle music is real about to be something.
This ain't about us right now. This is about you, my
I'm good at this, ain't I?
So we gonna get back.
Right next to me.
Matter of fact, tell them about the Feed a Million Award.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them what you do far as your nonprofit go.
Okay, hip hop for the homeless, feed a million families. We're feeding families less fortunate. My day-to-day work is with Restoration House Ministries. Pastor Zachary Bruce. We do coats for kids, shoes for youth, and feed families less fortunate. Now I added on a new one. I'll be working with Kingdom Outreach, and we're at the Golden Steer in Kent, and we pick up food and we go to 5 different shelters. All the way from Lacey to Tacoma. Now, with the Restoration House, we feed like 1,000 families each month at the top of Skyway. So I'm into that 247. And right now, the rapping is just for fun.
Hey, that's what you call a beautiful situation, man. Because you really out here helping the community.
Yes, amen.
You're really out here paving the community like we had to do back in the day.
Yes.
To be there and guerrilla feed them our music.
Yes.
Because there was no internet.
Wasn't no internet.
You out there right now.
Yeah.
In the streets.
Yes.
Feeding them
every
for
day.
real.
Every day, making sure that families are looked after. You know, it feels good. We got a back. We got Kendrick Glover got the backpack giveaway.
Okay.
And Kent coming up. I think at the YWCA at the top of Kent.
Okay.
Your boy Marshawn Lynch gonna be there. Sean Kemp gonna be there. Okay. We're gonna help the children get backpacks and school supplies to help their families out. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it costs a lot of money just to live nowadays.
Yeah, it does, man. Food is expensive.
You know,
living expenses is expensive nowadays.
You know
what I'm saying? And that really affects us as a community as a whole, because a lot of us can't afford certain type of entities in life.
Yeah.
Because we all, they say 70,000 is considered poor a year.
Yeah. It is. You're right. They said 100,000 last year was. Well, so the number went up again.
Imagine it.
Them some different statistics. It's different.
Way different statistics. Yeah. It's either the wealthy, or the common.
It's wealthy or poor.
But I didn't
say common.
I didn't want
house. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's kind of wrong.
That's kind
nowadays you gotta politically correct yourself. You gotta politically correct yourself. Thank you for that, my brother.
I just say the those that are deprived,
less unfortunate
community,
less unfortunate families, unhoused families, things like that. Even the families that are housed and got it going on. These backpacks and these school supplies is gonna put a dent in everybody's pocket because all the food and everything went up. But back to Seattle, making a change in Seattle. Mm-hmm. Thank you, my brother, for making a change and having me on your podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you for coming here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And before we get off the subject, we're gonna go back to why is Squeek Nutty Bug important to the Seattle music scene?
I don't know. I think maybe because I had a voice to speak up when nobody else had the voice. And somehow I was, in my life, my voice was too small.
Okay.
So somehow I got to step up and I started stepping up. And
you felt your voice was too small?
Well, no. I mean, I would try to talk. I mean, I know my voice sound like this, you know what I'm saying? So back in the days, it wasn't the voice, but somehow it became the voice, you know what I'm saying?
Squeek, remember this situation? We was at the Under the Rail. I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
And Squeek was one of the first artists back in the day that had security.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Squeek popped out with 3-4 security around him.
Yeah.
We thought it was funny because we was like, we don't need no security.
Homie.
He was already down there like 25 deep.
Yes.
You did what I'm saying?
We ran the city.
But Squeek was one of the first artists that I seen from the Seattle music scene, being that we all local, and he ain't been on no major label, had no major label support at all.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being that said, I just want to say thank you, man, for continuing your journey, continuing the effort to push Seattle music. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And let everybody know one more time where they can find your music. Tell them what your latest single is and all your social media platforms.
Girl Like You is my latest single. Just finished the video on Bellevue. Girl Like You is a female women empowerment dance song. I got a new one with RC called Baby I Love Your Smile. You can find me at Squeek Nutty, Instagram, Facebook, Thread, or whatever that new Twitter thing is. And as a change maker in the city, you'll be seeing me in your community asking for donations to help feed families. You know what I'm saying? So Go to everywhere you can and help them people out ringing that bell in that bucket.
Seattle Music.